All right, guys, what is up? This is Patrick in the Alpha Pack Shop. We are on update number 7 with this Honda Foreman build. It has come a little bit of a ways since the last video. As you can see, we have some plastics back on, seat, tank, everything. I took it for a ride yesterday, actually, for the first time down the street, and when I come back, the shifting started to do the 13 blinks in neutral, and it will not electric shift anymore. So other than that, well, now it's blinking 3 times. So before it was blinking 13 times. So 3 and 13 is the codes, I guess. I'm gonna have to look up. But anyway, so beyond that, which I'm gonna have to figure out, which I think it is the angle sensor down there, right here. I never changed that out. It was what was in it when I got it, and only thing I can think of is to change that out for right now. The fan here is off of a 450 Honda Foreman, like a 2000 model. I took the fan out and changed the outer casings to this model's bike, and I was able to make this fan motor fit into that casing. So that saved me having to buy a fan right now. And let's see what else. The rear of this bike I had said was locked up. And it sure as hell was locked up, because I tell you what, this shaft here that goes from here all the way through to the brake pads, the drum brakes, actually was rusted solid, seized completely in the case, this casing. I tried to use my 20-ton press to push it out and ended up breaking and snapping the entire outer casing along here and here. Now, thank God I had another Foreman 500 outside, and I was able to take this casing off of that one to fix this issue for this guy and put new brake pads in the rear. Also set some pre-tension on the spring, so now this brake is working as it should, both with the handlebar brake lever and the foot. I did change the handlebar, the rear brake cable, because it wasn't sliding in and out like it should have, and also the reverse cable was changed. And then also I bought the connector that goes to the reverse sensor and the temp sensor, which is on the back lower end of the motor, and I was able to change that and get the reverse to work using, the push button, pull the brake in, and downshift, and it was working fine. But then when I took it for a ride, like I said, now it wants to blink on me and not know what gear position it's in. So I think that's the thing. But anyway, here's the wire. It's this green connector right here. Right there, there's a green connector, if you can see it. That connector goes to the temp, and here's the temp right here. Hopefully that's in good. And then the reverse one's right up here, and I know that one's in fine. So that one wire does both of those. I've ran it but didn't want to overheat the engine. So the fan never kicked on automatically as it should. Tested it with a battery. It does work, but I'm gonna have to do a little test as far as probably pull the temperature sensor out and put a heat gun to it or a flame to it to heat it up to the proper temp to tell it to come on, just with the key on, and not have the engine running, so that I know that the fan will come on automatically as it's supposed to, instead of letting the engine overheat. So let's see, other than that, so the wheels are all on. I did attempt to align it, which I use a piece of string. I do the string method, and then I always lock down the handlebars, but I'm probably gonna have to realign it a little bit because it's kind of towed in a little too much, I think. I don't know, by the looks of it, it looks straight, but you never know. But anyway, so other than that, that's what's been going on, guys. This thing has been a real just pain the whole way through this entire process. So I just, when everything, I just am expecting, each step of the way to have an issue is just how it's been. So we'll just keep, taking it step by step, going through and correcting each issue as they arise, I guess. The exhaust, I'll use here's the other stuff I have for the exhaust. So I originally used this here. Not gonna be good enough. We're gonna have to use this here and see if this will work. Hopefully that'll be good. But so that'll correct that issue. Like I said, we'll get the shifting issue fixed. I have the support bracketry for the footwells on the way. I just ordered that. Should be in a week or so. And that way I can put the plastics back on. We're also going to repaint and rhino line, I believe, the racks. I got to reinstall the winch and all that good stuff. Make sure that's running and working properly. And then re-snorkel it with a 2-inch all the way from the air box back to its original position, which was about here, is what he's going to get. And then we'll go from there and make sure that the carburetor is jetted properly for the snorkel and the exhaust that's in it. So that's kind of where we stand with the bike. It will run, it will move. Just, it does have that small electrical issue as of right now, preventing it from driving and shifting. But like I said, I did ride it down the road and it was fine till it started blinking. And then, but it does start up, right up. So it's a good little bike. Hopefully, haven't really had much time to test it. So, but we sure will after it's done. I do plan on taking it and breaking the motor in for him and at least changing the oil one more time before the customer gets it back. But, like I said, till then, we'll just keep plugging at it and keep working at all these issues and try eventually get through them all, and then we should be good. But anyway, from me over here at Alpha Pack, I appreciate y'all watching. If you would, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell for the notifications on the videos that are to come that I post up. And till next time, guys, y'all take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.